Just because you make a lot of money, if you're a doctor, dentist, or other professional, doesn't mean that you're going to get rich. Now, after practicing for about 20 years now, I can guarantee that if you do these three things that we're going to talk about today, you're never going to get rich. Now, when I was in dental school, I thought all doctors got rich because they made good money. This couldn't be further from the truth. And after coaching hundreds of clients, these three things that we're going to be discussing in this video stop more people from building wealth than anything else. And before we get going, the big question is this: how can doctors and high income earners like us, juggling a business, family time, staying fit, and eating right, achieve financial freedom and make work optional faster? That's the question. And this channel, we're going to find the answers. I'm Dr. Jeff Anzalone. Welcome to my journey. Let's get going. All right. Mistake number one that keeps getting people from getting rich is this. They're doing this, and you've heard it before. They're trading their time for money. This is the first major mistake that keeps getting people rich, is they're trading time working for every dollar that they earn. Now, if you're in this situation where the only way that you're making money is by trading your time for it, like if you're a doctor that gets paid only from treating patients, or if you work X amount of clinic hours for a salary, or you work for an hourly rate, then you will never get rich. This means that you have nothing but active income coming in, which means is you have to actively work in order to get paid. Or to put it in more simpler terms, your money stops when you stop working. Okay. I was like this for the first 10, 11 years of my career. I understand if this is where you are right now, I feel your pain. That's why I'm making it a point that if you continue to earn income like this, continue to do this, you'll never get rich. So achieve financial freedom and give you back more time, you have to find ways to make your money, not you, but make your money work for you. So investing in passive income streams is absolutely critical, whether it's through real estate, starting an online business, starting a business in general, buying cash flowing businesses, or other types of investments, whatever it is. Your goal should be to grow your money without constantly having to work for it. Now, they didn't teach me this in dental school. I looked at how all the other dentists operate in my area when I graduated, and how most operate still to this day. And that is this: they continue to trade time fixing teeth until what? Until their back, their neck, their shoulder, their wrists, their hands, they give out, or until they reach retirement age. That's it. The bottom line is this: if you only have active income, then focus on starting to earn your first passive income stream. Don't get overwhelmed. Just start. Make it your goal right now. If nothing other than this that you get out of this video, focus on earning your first passive income stream. That's mistake number one. The second mistake that people do that keeps them from ever getting rich is, again, it's just like mistake number one. This is not a new concept, but this is certainly one that we've all been caught doing, myself included, and that is to do this. And I'm not an artist, but I'll do my best to do this. So we'll put a small house here. So people, as they continue to work, as they continue to make more money throughout their life, they want to get bigger by keeping up with the Joneses. This is mistake number two: keeping up with the Joneses, or, AKA looking what your other friends have, or looking what people on social media have and trying to keep up with their status. Let me explain. Most doctors, they feel pressure to buy big houses, flashy cars, or other expensive stuff. Why? Because when they get out, they're looking at what their family and friends have. Okay. So think about it. If you're a dentist, if you're a doctor, if you're somebody that have had to delay gratification, put in more work, we all do what? We all start earning much later than our peers, typically 8 to 10 years later. So what happens is we often feel entitled when we graduate to immediately get what it took our friends and family members years to acquire. Just because you're a doctor doesn't mean that you can just go out and just buy all this crap on a credit card, especially when most of us are hundreds of thousands of dollars in student loan debt. When I got out of my training about 20 years ago, we were 300 grand in the hole. Now, if we would have started buying all the stuff that our friends had back then it would have taken forever to get everything paid off. Actually, we probably still would be paying on stuff right now. Now, this type of mindset, this type of keeping up with the Joneses mindset, it can lead to complete financial disaster. Look, nobody really cares what you have. And I think Dave Ramsey said it best. We buy things we don't need with money we don't have to impress people we don't like. That pretty much sums up all social media right now, right? Look, if you're somebody who goes through life constantly wanting what others have to buy things to try to impress them, then guess what? You're never going to get rich because you're only focusing on dumb crap. Instead, focus on what truly matters and invest in assets that are going to what? They're going to put money in your pocket and not liabilities that suck money out of your pocket. If your friends hang around you because of only what you drive or the house that you live in, then you know what? Time for some new friends. All right. That's mistake number two. Mistake number three is this. So, the third mistake that people do that keeps them from ever getting rich is doing this. They're constantly taking shortcuts. Okay. They're always looking for the easy way out because they're always thinking that everything is so hard. Okay. Let me explain. Many of the doctors that I've coached, they fall into the trap of constantly looking for shortcuts, okay? Looking for the path of least resistance and doing whatever it is that's only easy. Becoming rich isn't easy. Earning passive income while working full-time job isn't easy. Doing something different from the herd isn't easy. Now, if you do what everybody else does, guess what? You'll have what everybody else has. And most people are in debt and they're not rich. Now, I understand how difficult this is because it's taken me years and years of hard work to just to have enough passive income just to pay for our expenses. And if you keep buying the boats, the cars, the side by sides, going on these expensive trips, and continue to exchange your time for money without earning any passive income, you're going to end up, I guarantee you, in the same situation that everybody else is around you. To avoid this, you have to be willing to do what's difficult. You have to be able to do what's hard, not always easy. So I want you to focus on seeking out the hardest thing that you can do and commit to it. Okay. Take somebody that wants to lose weight. Well, they're always going to be flipping around and flopping around of this fad diet or this type of P90X or whatever type of exercise program thinking it's going to last. It's not, because that's typically just the easy shortcut way out. To lose weight and keep weight off, it's difficult because it's a lifestyle change forever. You have to consistently eat healthy, consistently know what you're putting in, looking at your macros, your calories, your protein, your carbohydrates, consistently getting 10,000 or more steps a day, consistently going to the gym. It's hard, okay? It's hard, but think about how many obese people there are in the world and how many people that are really in shape. Most people are overweight, okay? Because most people are doing the same thing. Look, nothing changes if nothing changes, right? 99% of the people right now that are watching this video and that are going to watch this video, I guarantee you will not do what it takes. They will not do what it takes to take the steps to improve their financial situation. That's just, it is what it is. They're not going to invest. They're not going to start their own business. They're not going to focus on personal development. They're not going to stop exchanging their time for money and start thinking for themselves and having original ideas. You know what's best for you more than anybody else does. So trust yourself and have confidence in your ability to carry out once you start having new ideas. If you're in a situation, let's say you're like an employee who always rely on someone else to tell you what to do, you're never going to truly get rich or have your own business because you're going to get so used to using your God-given ability to think, okay? That's right. Think for yourself. If you're always being told what to do, a lot of times we lose our ability to think. We just don't think about things anymore. So, okay, well, he or she told me what to do. I'm just going to do it. Instead of thinking other things, questioning things, okay? One of the top financial books ever written, it was actually written back in the 1930s, is called Think and Grow Rich. Not How to Grow Rich, not why you should grow rich, but Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Now, hopefully, if you're watching this video, you're not interested in a mediocre life. So, from my personal experience of practicing for roughly about 20 years, starting out way behind the eight ball with $300,000 in debt, making tons of mistakes, and not knowing anything much about money, these things, these are the best three pieces of advice I can give you. Okay. These are the three reasons why most people, again, will never get rich. Remember, if you do what everyone else does, you're going to end up with what everybody else has. And again, most people aren't wealthy. So we talked about active income, we talked about passive income, we talked about all these different things. If you're watching this and you're new to passive income, and maybe you want to know how you can get started if you don't have any passive income streams coming in, do me a favor, check out this video.